Welcome back to Drinking with a Sailor. The civilian world doesn't understand the toll of a relentless deck plate grind, the weight of the watch, or the silence of a long deployment. But you do. Out here, we don't drink to escape the pressure. We drink because we survived it. Tonight, we reward the effort with two heavy hitters that went through their own hell in the wood to get here. The Maker's Mark 2025 Keeper's Release and the Jack Daniels 2025 Heritage Barrel. You know how we roll. Before we pop these bottles open, let's raise a toast to the shipmates holding the line in the dark right now, and to the ones who will always stand the eternal watch. Bottoms up. First bottle up, the Maker's Mark Keeper's Release. This is in level E9 tribute to the unsung heroes of the warehouse crew at Star Hill Farm, for whom manually rotate the barrels every single day to fight the elements. Maker's Mark took their traditional wheat mash bill, but instead of letting it sit idle, they're subject it to a dual stay finishing profile. They used two different virgin toasted American oak staves for the old batch, getting it for 5 weeks, and then for the other 9 weeks before mashing them together at 109.3 proof. All right, let's crack this baby open. It's pretty cool with the wax. On the nose, definitely some deep strawberry or cherries. A bit of vanilla wafer. On the palate, it's very thick and oily and coats like an oil. Massive wave of liquid cherry. I'd say a bit of maybe Twizzlers. And a bold oak taste. But for the finish, it's long. Definitely that fruit sweetness that cuts through the proof. But it's very good. This bottle gets 4 anchors. Next down the pier, we got the Jack Daniels Heritage Toasted Single Barrel. Now, the old timers remember when there was a rare limited run unicorn back in 2018 and 2019. The brass finally listened to the fleet and made this permanent. They changed the entire standard of operating for this juice specifically. Instead of an aggressive heavy charcoal char, they deeply toasted the oak barrels for 24 minutes and gave it a mere flash char. Then they dropped the distillate into a wood at a super low 100 entry proof, meaning less water is needed at the bottling. It's aged in the hottest and highest decks in the rick house, and they dropped it right at 100 proof. Now let's pop this baby open. So this is a pretty cool bottle. I'll say it reminds me of the single barrel select or single barrel proof. You definitely on the nose smell that sweet sugar or toasted graham crackers, but I would say zero charcoal oak for especially what they do. On the palate, pure liquid dessert. I'd say a rich toasted marshmallow, some buttery toffee, and like on the back end, a hint of gingerbread, but you also get that baking spice. And the finish, oh, it's long, very velvety, but it's incredibly smooth. You definitely taste that heavy caramelized sugar and seasoned oak that just hangs around for a bit, but without any bite. This bottle gets 4.5 anchors. Two completely different bottles, but both prove they can handle the heavy weather. The Maker's Mark is your high proof battle wagon, and the Jack Daniel Heritage is the smooth water after a brutal storm. But no matter what you're pouring into your glass tonight, remember who you are and what you represent. So to close this out with the toast, to the ones who never complain and never quit and never leave a shipmate behind. May your pockets be heavy, your drinks be neat, and may you always have fair winds and following seas. Cheers.